Today we're gonna be doing a review of this car. This car is called the GS3 Emzoom 1.5 TR line, and it comes with a 1.5 liter turbo 4-cylinder engine that produces around 130 kilowatts, which all that power is moved from the front tires only. So there's a lot of people that I actually find criticizing Chinese cars, but at the same time, when we look at the other car brands that are similar in terms of competition and similar pricing, and you check the features that these cars come with, I would say that in terms of the pricing to features ratio, the Chinese are actually winning, because cars are so expensive and it's becoming that thing where people are actually buying cars based on the features. And I know that there's still some people who have brand loyalty to other brands, but at the same time, if those brands are not offering you value for money, what is brand loyalty gonna do for you, especially if you're gonna be drowning in installments and you find that you're not getting what you're paying for? So I'm not here to bash this car. I'm here to review the car and give you the features that it comes with. Then it's up to you at the end of the day to decide whether is this car for you or not. So you'll take it from there. So let's go and actually talk about the exterior, I mean. So it comes with full LED daytime running lights, and it also comes with hidden door handles, 18 alloy wheels, tires, and also comes with 2 exhaust, which one actually opens up to make a bit of noise after you actually put the car into its sportiest setting, which I'm not sure if that makes a difference in terms of the driving dynamics, especially based on the power that it produces. Then it also comes with electric tailgate, which most of the cars which are this size, in terms of the small compact SUV, you don't get electric tailgate. It also comes with rain sensing wipers. It also comes with heated and folding side mirrors. So in terms of the exterior, that's what it comes with. So let's talk about the design element of this car. The design, I think it's something that some people are gonna like it, some people are not gonna like it. I think in terms of the front, it does look good, but I always don't like the plastic things that actually get put on cars, whether on the front bumper especially. At least this one is an SUV, is a bit higher, but because what I usually see is that when the cars are too low, some people will go home, you find that you are from Limpopo, then you hit something and those plastics, they start to break. Now the car actually looks very ugly, so I actually don't like such things. So I would wish that more manufacturers actually stop doing these things. So seeing that this is a Chinese brand, there's something that's very distinctive in terms of the Chinese brands, is that they come with a 360 degrees not 360 degrees camera. Yeah, 360 degrees camera, what am I saying, which you can see. It actually also helps you a lot when you're driving, which I actually drove this car. It's not bad in terms of how it drives. So even though this car has a lot of features, you do see a bit of elements where they tried to cut the cost, especially at the price range of this car, which I'll talk about it towards the end of the video. But overall, in terms of what you get for the price, I think it actually makes sense, and I do see a lot of people actually going to buy this car because I have seen them on the road, and that's when I actually decided that I need to go and look at this car. Maybe a lot of people might be interested, or just to get to see what other Chinese brands are actually offering in our market. So let's talk about the inside of this car. So the first thing that I noticed when I opened the door is that the door is made out of plastic in terms of the inside. So that's where a bit of cost cutting actually started to Okay, so that's something that I noticed. Hopefully they didn't use cheap plastic that's gonna start to rattle as the car starts to get old, because when the car starts to get old, everything starts to get loose, and that's where you can start to see the quality of the car. So there's a lot of things that are actually happening in terms of this car on the inside. There's a lot of blue elements that you start to see even on the fence. So once you start to see that, you can't unsee it. Even on the steering wheel that's leather wrapped, at least it's a flat bottom steering wheel, because they're still trying to maintain that sporty feel of the car. So in terms of the screens behind the driver, you find a 7-inch LCD screen, and you know that in terms of the Chinese cars, the screen behind the driver, to me, yeah, it's not useful, but in this car they actually found ways to make it to be a bit useful. But most of them, we find that they don't have a lot of configurations as opposed to the Gemini side. Then in terms of the central display, that's a 10-inch screen, and it's also responsive. Then in terms of, if we're focusing on connectivity and technology package of this car, it also comes with wireless Apple CarPlay, and unfortunately there's no there's no Android, the one that's wireless, so it's only wired. Then it also comes with USB ports at the front and also at the rear. It comes with voice command support, and in terms of the audio, it comes with a 6-speaker system. Yeah, at least it's 6, but in terms of how it sounds, it's okay. I was not really impressed in terms of how it sounds. I think it can actually use a subwoofer. I think it would help in terms of how the sound feels for this car. So let's go back to the inside and just talk about the inside as a whole. Remember the design element that I noted, the bluish that's actually happening all over the car. But all in all, everything feels nice to the touch. But yeah, there is a lot of that plastic feel, but at least they gave us, in terms of the air conditioning, they gave us a dual air conditioning system, which you are able to have independent temperatures from the driver's side and also to the passenger side. So that helps a bit in terms of separation. As we continue from the inside, so this car, it comes with keyless entry, a push start button. It also comes with a remote start engine, meaning that you can start the engine when you're outside of the car. It also comes with a pressure monitoring system, which you're able to monitor the pressure of each tire to know what's the pressure that it's at. So this is how the car sounds. So the other thing that I like is that it also comes with heated side mirrors, so that helps, especially when it gets cold. And it also comes with ambient lighting. I didn't see in terms of the ambient lighting because it was during the day. I don't know how it looks on that, but in terms of the infotainment system, it's a bit responsive. It's responsive quick enough, to be honest. The delay is not really that noticeable. I don't think a lot of people are gonna complain in terms of the delay of the infotainment system. And for those who are focused on safety, you should know that this car comes with a lot of airbags. It comes with the driver airbag, it comes with the front passenger airbag, it comes with the side curtain airbag, then it comes with the passenger side airbag, the one that you find on the seat itself. Then it also comes with the driver side to side thorax airbag and also passenger side to side thorax airbags. So in total it comes with 6 airbags, which is more than enough than you need. I think if you're someone who has a family, you need to prioritize safety over anything else, as much as you care about brand loyalty. But I think airbags are very important, especially if you're gonna be traveling with kids in the car, because that can potentially save your loved ones in terms of a collision. So going to the back, like I said, there's no subwoofer, but right there on the tire there's something. I'm not sure if that's something related to the air conditioning, I don't know, but it also comes with that basket spare tire, which, yeah, we can see that we all hate that spare tire. Nobody likes that spare tire. So moving on to the driving dynamics, there's not a lot of turbo lag, but it's noticeable. And the thing that I like mostly about this car is that the moment you are turning and you're going somewhere and you start to indicate, it actually switches on the camera on the side, so you can see where your tires are and you can actually see the whole profile of the car. I think that's a very useful feature, and every car should have that feature. Then you won't need to scrape the curve, and also it helps more than the blind spot monitoring where it just beeps. There you can actually see what's actually happening on your blind spot. So this is something that I also noticed when I went to check the new Omoda. The plug-in hybrid, it also has a similar feature. So this is like features that are actually running around in the Chinese market, and I don't know in terms of the other competitors whether they offer such in terms of the price range. Then let's talk about acceleration. I think it has good acceleration, at least from how I felt. It's good enough, to be honest. It's a powerful car, this one. I don't see it struggling to keep up in terms of traffic. So let's talk about the price, especially in terms of this variant of this car, because it does have other variants which are a bit cheaper. So in terms of these variants, it starts from around 450,000, which another car that you can get is the Polo Life. But I don't know in terms of how you feel about the features. Yeah, the Polo Life, it does have a lot of good features, but in terms of, for me, I think what I would prioritize would be the technology and also the safety. I think that's something that's very, very important, especially as we start to grow. And if you want to start to have a family, or have a family, that's going to be very, 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 very important. So let's talk at other things that you will care about in terms of maintenance and service intervals. So the service intervals is 15,000 kilometers, or you service it annually, whatever comes first. In terms of what is also included, it's a 5-year service plan or 60,000. So that's the service, which is not a lot. I wish it was more than that in terms of the saving. So let's talk about the warranty. So the warranty, it's 5 years or 150,000 kilometers, whatever comes first, and it's valid only for the first owner of the car or the lifetime of the car. So if you are the second owner of the car and you're buying it used, just know that that warranty will be void, and it mostly covers the engine. And you know, since these are Chinese cars, in terms of petrol, most of them, yeah, they don't play with petrol. This one, they say that it's supposed to take an average of 6.2 kilometer when it's combined, and in terms of city driving, it can go from 9 to 12 kilometers to 12 liters per kilo per 100 liters, or highway it can vary from 6 to 8. So for this one, when I was driving, it was varying around 8.2. So you just know that in terms of petrol, they do eat petrol, and especially considering the engine and the size of the car, so you're definitely gonna eat a bit more petrol. So what do I think about this car? I think in terms of the money and what it offers, it's not a good it's not a bad not not a good I mean, it's not a bad car. And yeah, I think if someone is really considering buying this car, I would say go ahead, to be honest, because I think make your money work for you. It's no use buying an old Germany car like a BMW or a 3 Series, because you can't find them in this price range, whereas you're gonna be chilling in the mechanic, and also you're buying an old car that has been driven for a very long period of time, so it's prone to a lot of things breaking. I, for one, because I'm used to my car and it has never broken down on me, and I'm not always at the mechanic, I would want a car that's not gonna break down on me, and it's not gonna take my money and always be in the mechanic. And if you're someone who likes such things, and you like having money in your pocket and not putting money in your car non-stop, I think this will be a good car in terms of a new car. Obviously, there's other cars in terms of the Chinese market which are also very good in terms of this price range. I think I'll review other ones so that we can compare and see which one is the better offer and which one offers more money, more value for money. I think that's most important. Yeah, I think that's all that I have in store for you. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that we can reach 1,000 hopefully before the end of the year. Yeah, to be honest, I haven't been uploaded. I've just been feeling kind of drained. I think that's a story for another time. I think that's the difficult thing about content creation, is that it's not easy. It's up and down, especially if you've been making content for so long and you're not where you're supposed to be. So anyway, doesn't matter. That's just me talking out loud, and I'll see you on the next one, same time, same place.